Beautiful day towards the end of May in Birmingham, Alabama, a little suburb called Hoover, just up the street from where I used to live a couple years ago. I am working on, actually I'm finishing up a project this morning, trying to fabricate some screens for my unusual Skoolie windows. And they're really not Skoolie windows, they're more like school bus windows because they do this magical thing sliding horizontally instead of vertically like school buses do. My last school bus, the window screens that I made for them were super easy, just like making screens for your house. You go down to Home Depot and buy the frame kit, and it's basically some slots that you cut in a 45 in the corners, and all you really have to do is measure, cut, and assemble the frame, and then stuff the little rubber joint, kind of like almost like a rubber band. You just stuff that down in the crack. Unfortunately, those things are built for square frames, and these, if you can see, are not square frames. They have an arch, a curved frame at each end of the window, and then you've got this real weird thing down here, this opposing joint that goes into the window, but that makes it incredibly difficult. So far, up till now, I've had this scrappy redneck, just the screen itself, which is kind of like a fiberglass plastic kind of thing, and I just rolled it out, cut it almost to shape, and then just slapped some magnets on it, and it kind of keeps 80%, 90% of the bugs out and works okay. But once you get into any area where there's moths like light, they come in, and I hate moths being inside the bus. But what I hate worse than moths is mosquitoes. Anytime there's mosquitoes, they will find me and they will eat me alive. So started on this project yesterday, got some metal the other day, got a 72-inch quarter-inch rod, steel rod, and cut it and bent it, and amazingly I got pretty close on my first try, and with some adjustment I was able to make it into something usable. So basically what this does is it just simply snaps into the frame of the window, and you just snap it in there, and then this piece here pops into there and makes it somewhat rigid. And so this is going to replace all my magnets, etc. And then I'm just going to close it in. Close the window in, and Bob's your uncle. So I got the screen installed, and it's pretty close. It's not beautiful, but the only problem is it's got some gaps right here in the corner, and I knew that before. I just hadn't figured out exactly how to overcome that. But probably what I'm going to do is cut some aluminum plate and just put some of this foam inside it, and just kind of either clip that onto the side of the window or clip it onto the frame of the screen. But I'm pleased. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than the magnet thing before, which was basically this joke right here. And you know, it stopped the big bugs from coming through, but if the little bugs wanted to get in, including mosquitoes, it wouldn't take much. So